Hey, how's everybody doing today? Dr. Cordier. I'm sitting here seeing some online patients, and I'm right now between folks. And I was thinking about a type of problem that people deal with called obsessive compulsive disorder. I've had a lot of questions on obsessive compulsive disorder lately, and I decided to cover it. And the first thing, there's a few different types of OCDs. Now, obsessive compulsive really means that people have anxiety. Anxiety is really what comes first. It's an anxiety disorder. And that anxiety is usually based on partly genetics, and another part is the things we experience in our life, whether they're very strong, powerful experiences that cause anxiety or traumatic experiences can cause anxiety. They can be subconscious experiences. A lot of the things that happen are dealing with stress. They're about stress, and the stress kind of gets into us, and it manifests itself into a certain type of anxiety, which leads us to think obsessive thoughts. Some of these thoughts are intrusive. They're ruminating, meaning spinning. And the more obsessive thoughts we think, the more anxiety we feel. And then the compulsion is the behavior. And the behavior is done to get rid of the anxiety. So we feel the anxiety, we think obsessive thoughts, right? We do the compulsive behavior to calm ourselves down, and it usually doesn't work. We get caught in this cycle. So the first type of obsessive compulsive problem I want to talk about is kind of like germophobia. People who are afraid that if they touch something, or if they're around somebody that has a little bit of a cold, or they're in a certain setting, a clinic or a hospital or whatever, that they're definitely going to get something. These type of people tend to wash their hands quite a bit. They're constantly thinking they're going to get sick. They might think that they're going to get nauseous and throw up, based on different types of tasted versions or foods that might have germs on them or that they don't like. So this can be a really grueling type of problem to have. So the obsession would be that, oh my God, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch germs. I better wash my hands at least for five minutes straight. And that leads to more anxiety. And then they go into the bathroom and they wash their hands repetitively. And that's the kind of the germophobia. And there's more than one type of germophobia. The way around that, of course, is cognitive behavioral treatment. I do neuroemotive cognitive behavioral treatment based on hard science, based on neurology and how our brain works, rather than philosophy, which is really what cognitive behavioral therapy uses, is more philosophy. I'm more into the neuroscience aspect. So the next is a different type of obsessive compulsive disorder, and it's really not being able to finish or complete certain tasks. So I feel anxiety because I'm not able to finish something. I really got to get it done in order to feel relief. So I might be working on a home project, and something might come up that I have to go run an errand or something, but I cannot leave the house until this project's done. Right? Until I'm done with the painting, or I'm done vacuuming the floor, or whatever it is, things that could wait till later, but I have to get it done before I do anything. And what happens is I get caught up in doing it, and I might end up late for something, late for work, or I have to get this errand done and I don't get it done because I need to finish and feel that completeness before I leave, that closure. So the thought would be, oh my God, I got to get this done. What am I going to do? I got to get it done. Anxiety, more anxiety hits. And then the behavior is to finish that project no matter how long it takes. All right, the next type of OCD is obsessive compulsive problems that are relevant to rituals, ritualistic thinking. So we feel the anxiety, we start thinking, oh my God, I have to count to 10 and do the ABCs 3 times and skip along the cracks of the sidewalk, or something bad's going to happen to me if I don't do that. There's different types of ritualistic behavior, but that's one of them. And again, that can cause people to have even more anxiety, and they're bouncing off the walls because of this. So that's another type of OCD. There's also the obsessive compulsive disorder, which is intrusive thoughts, right? So people might see something, a kitchen knife or a pen, and they have these thoughts that, oh my Lord, what if I took this and I hurt myself? What if I took this Sharpie or this pen and I drew all over myself and couldn't get off? Then what? Then what would happen? So they're constantly kind of testing themselves. It's the brain testing itself, testing whether they're going to do something or not. And these thoughts can be prompted or triggered by watching YouTube too much, the internet, getting ideas from television, or they could be something they've seen or experiences that have happened to them. And it triggers this type of thinking, which causes a lot of anxiety, and it spins. The more you think, the more anxiety you feel. Now, the tricky thing about this, you might be asking yourself, well, where's the compulsion? Where's the behavior? Well, the behavior is actually the brain spinning within itself. It's the thoughts. The thoughts serve as also the behavior or the compulsion. So I'm thinking this, oh my God, what if I did this? Then what would happen? And it kind of spins. And thank God, in the vast, vast majority of cases, people don't actually that compulsion doesn't materialize. That what if doesn't become a I'm going to do, or I'm doing it. All right, that is very rare. So what it is, it's about challenging the thinking behind it. That, well, what if? What if hasn't happened yet? I'm not going to do anything. I would never hurt anybody. And I'm going to be okay. I'm in control of my anxiety. My anxiety doesn't control me, and I'm going to get through this. And it's actually rewiring the brain, creating neurogenesis, strengthening the neurons to resist that anxiety, which is really what we do with all of this. We also do things called desensitization. Like with the hand washing, timing people. You have 60 seconds to wash your hands. Of course, we might make them touch something really dirty, or I know it sounds gross, but like a toilet seat or something, not in all cases, and then say, you got 60 seconds to wash your hands. And then they wash their hands. But at the same time, we're challenging the thinking behind it and building new neurons, stronger neurons through muscle memory, implicit learning. So that's the other kind of obsessive compulsive disorder. And there's many different types, there's different variables of it, but that's really how it happens. And again, I offer neuroemotive cognitive behavioral treatment, which is the newest of types of cognitive behavioral treatment. And it's based, again, on hard neuroscience. It's innovative, revolutionary, because CBT really hasn't been changed since the mid-1950s. And I thought it was about time to bring it into the modern age and to change the way that we look at cognitive behavioral methods. So again, if you need any help, please let me know. If you have questions or you'd like me to do a video on a question you have, please just leave it in the response section below the video. Please don't forget to like my video. Like my video on YouTube if you can. I'd appreciate that. Also, sign up for my YouTube channel, the American Center for Cognitive Behavioral Treatment. It would be greatly appreciated. That way I can get this help to those who need it. And another thing I wanted to say is I'm going to be hosting a variety of live webinars on YouTube Live within the weeks and months to come that I think you're going to find very helpful. So stay tuned for that. Watch for that, because I think that that'll be very good for you. And for those of you in treatment already, or those of you who need a subsidy, or you want to learn, maybe you want to learn how to go about helping your kids or helping your students if you're a teacher, or if you're a provider, a therapist or psychiatrist, how to help your patients more. So stay tuned, and again, please like this and ring the bell if you can as well, so you'll when you join my YouTube channel, so you will know when I have new videos coming out. All right, take care, have a great day, enjoy yourself. I'm going to get back to work. Go outside for a walk. It's a beautiful day. It's absolutely gorgeous out. And take care of yourself. And Richie's over there. Richie, can you see the doggies? Richie and Gordon, they say goodbye too.